Alright, so I got into a setup here, waiting to see if it's gonna run lower and kind of give up the ghost, but basically, look at the hourly chart. Huge move lower yesterday. We had initial run up, we ran back down into this is a 15-minute fair value gap highlighted in blue, and then I see we were rejecting that hourly gap again. So I wanted to see if price quickly running up above this 5-minute short-term high. I'm more interested in how the body's closed. There was kind of like a double top here, and we closed through it, and might be making like a triple top. So I took it on my fund and accounts. I got 8 accounts running right now, trading $80 of risk. So sorry, not 8 accounts, 7 accounts. And we'll see how this goes. It's FOMC this afternoon, so I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of trade into a sideways range all day. I don't know if it's going to come all the way down here, and I will probably be managing the position, maybe tightening my stop eventually, just because I'm not fully confident that we're going to make another run lower to this low. But depending on how fast we are in the next few candles and how much we displace and how we react to these 5-minute gaps here, I will be either holding for more or tightening stop or closing the position early. Right now, I would rather it does not come back up here. So what I'm going to do, as I'm getting ready to break even my stop, it formed this fair value gap here. So pretty much it's going to be near break even, the stop, right above this 1030 candle right here. Keeping how the body's closed beneath this bullish 5-minute fair value gap. This is only on the 1 minute, but you can see how we're acting as resistance now, which is good. It's what I want to see. So on the 5-minute chart, we are now entering this next one. So I'm gonna try and measure how we react to this one. And there's also this clean run here. So I'm paying attention to this. It kind of like stands out. These gaps here that were left, are they going to stay open? So specifically, I'm looking at this one. I want this bearish fair value gap to stay open. Price can trade into it, but I don't want it to close above it or spend much time around here. That's also around the midnight and 8:30 openings, which are sensitive levels. So the fact that we're continuously still showing displacement lower from these levels is also reassuring. And now the body is closed beneath this 5-minute fair value gap. So this is something I would ideally like to see hold as resistance. And that's if we're going to give us the highest likelihood of seeing a quick run to discount. If we close beneath it, but then we come back above it and we start consolidating, that would worry me. It's not to say it can't keep going lower, but it would just be, I would just be starting to worry more about tightening my stop even more. Alright, here's another sensitive area. This 1 minute fair value gap. I'm going to adjust it to where the part you haven't traded into yet. So beneath this candle's low. This would be the breakaway gap. And see how we've pulled back from this area. That's okay, but I want to see it run through this. I like purple take profits because it reminds me of my girl. Now I'll be moving my stop down a bit more just because I don't really want to see this gap filled. As soon as I see a bearish fair value gap not in discount get filled, and what that means is measuring from this low to that high, any fair value gaps above this yellow line. As soon as we see price trade completely through one of them and close through one of them, I want to get out of the trade. So I'm moving my stop down to this red line because if it comes back up here, it might make another run to the downside, but I just don't want to stick around to find out. I'd rather just be out of the trade. I want to see it just kind of dump here and start to speed up towards this whole bunch of lows, but I wouldn't be surprised if we run into some sideways price action as we did here in the past. But if we run past this completely, I would be very interested to see it go even lower. Same kind of treatment as this pink gap up here. I want price to move through it, and it's good that it's covering all of it. It's showing that it's more willing to resist the pink bearish fair value gap rather than the blue bullish fair value gap. Whoa, what the heck? What the hell? What the fuck? Let me just... I'm just gonna close it. So how much was that? 376 per account times 7. I'm not sure what happened there, but maybe like Trump said something, he opened his mouth, I don't know. That's not bad.